It's the coda to yet another competitive SSL season, the SSL Cup Final. Hello, everyone. I am Metafiction. It is a beautiful day here in Canberra, Australia, at the SSL Stadium, the neutral site for this SSL Cup Final. Reykjavik United, beaten finalists in 6 of the last 7 cups, look to break the curse today after having won the league on the final match day. They've won the cup once before back in Season 5 when they were known as Sydney City. Perhaps the homecoming will inspire them to get over the hump. Their opponents, Schwarzwälder Fußballverein, or SFV for short, have never won the cup, by contrast. They finished second in the league this past season, behind Reykjavik, pushing them all the way to the end. If they are to prevail here today, they would be the 8th different side to win the SSL Cup. It's anybody's guess how this match is going to shake out, but one thing is for certain. It is going to be an absolute cracker, as both these teams were in fine form all season long. Such talent on both rosters. Reykjavik coming out in their 4-2-3-1, as always, Del Pirlo playing offset to the right. Schwarzwälder deploying their customary 3 at the back for this one. Jihao and Bull leading the line up front. As the teams walk out onto the pitch, it's going to be an incredible cup final. You can feel it in the air here. And we are underway here in the Simulation Soccer League Cup Final for Season 17. It's SFB who make the first thrust, but Chicken able to dispossess the Black Forest. Andrews sending it up the pitch. Klink recovering for SFB. Here is Bull after a quick chain of passes from SFB. When Diver gets the foot in, Bull pokes it back. Maximiliano recovering possession. Stout defense from Reykjavik in the early going. There's Peterson out on the far wing. Crosses in. Wall punches it away. Not quite secure yet. Now it is. First real attack from SFB, but Reykjavik, being Reykjavik, will be keen to set the record straight. And here, Tentacles making the run, crosses in, trying to get the header to Andrews, but nothing doing. And now Hackett on the counterattack for the Black Forest. Chicken in pursuit. Dumps it inside to Jihao. Gets around Urkel. Back to Peterson. Peterson looked like was brought down in the box, but a good challenge for Del Pirlo to slow the attack. Peterson forward to Jihao. Wait, Jihao! No, it's offside. It was almost the opening goal, but Wayne Jihao ruled offside there. Here's the replay. It's not by much, but Jihao going just too early. Played offside by Hola Diver. What would have been a humongous opening goal taken off, but here is Hakkinen taking a shot from range and sends it wide. Well, so often in this league, matches swing on the smallest things. How decisive a moment will that be in the final reckoning? Here's Chicken. Up the line to Andrews. Peterson winning possession. Trying to make a break past Andrews. Crosses in. Falls! And Farah Diane had that on a plate. Both these teams coming through stiff opposition to get here. Reykjavik United in the semifinals came up against Tokyo SC, who have won the cup many times. As here's Tentacles. Wins the corner, or would have, had he not been offside. As I say, Reykjavik defeating Tokyo, one of the most prolific SSL Cup sides in the semifinals. Meanwhile, Schwarzwälder defeating previous winners Inter London over 2 legs. As Andrew, goddamn, nicks that ball off of Schenkiger. I apologize, I thought that was Andrews. Andrews was further up the pitch. Bull with the sliding challenge to deny Ramirez. Now Furious Chicken. Hackett trying to close down. Into Del Pirlo. Del Pirlo with the cross. And Jean-Claude, goddamn, couldn't quite get that header on target. Maximiliano. Denied. Will make a run. Now here's Peterson, and Peterson is offside. Starkvalder bitten once again by the offside. Is that Reykjavik's game plan to deny SFV their forward runs? Here's Jihao winning the ball. Scarpetta got the foot in, but Jihao still has it. In the box, forced out. Squares to Maximiliano. And it's a save by Brickwall Jr. to deny Maximiliano. It is a corner kick to SFV. Ferdinand sends it in, and Brickwall Jr. holds onto it. 30 minutes in, neither team able to prove the more decisive. Still plenty of time to make a difference as Chicken's low cross sent behind by Maxwell. Reykjavik always so dangerous when they can pile on the pressure. Here is the corner. This time it is Saran Setral for SFB who is able to claim the ball out of the air. Long throw from Saran Setral finds Peterson right on the touchline. It's past Andrews, and now here is Hackett. Hackett taking a touch into the box, shoots, and another good save by Wall. Deanne's delivery. Floated in. It looked like Scarpetta got to it and was able to clear it off the line. It might have been heading to the post regardless. SFB winning the ball deep in their own third. Risky pass to Deanne, but it does pay off. Maxwell over the top. Peterson has made the advanced run, but is offside once again. It's a high line for Reykjavik, it seems. Will it pay off? It has so far. Maximiliano, though, trying the long pass to Whittington, but Arasov there to hold on to it. And that's a very odd play by Brickwall Jr., unable to bring it into control, and touches it behind for a corner kick from Faradian. It's headed clear, but that's going to be a bit of a head scratcher. Maximiliano with the long shot skims over the bar. And Wall's minor gaffe ultimately coming to nothing there, but could so easily have proven a heart-and-mouth moment for Reykjavik. They dare not utter the C word, of course, with their spotty history in cups. They'll be hoping to break it, whatever it may be. Whittington, though, through to Bull. And Bull offside. And another player for SFB offside. The trap proving effective for Reykjavik. Chicken. Jihao, though, wins the ball. And another attacking move defused. The divers pass forward to Urkel, now played out to Tentacles. Arasov takes a touch past Schenkinger, but this time it's Reykjavik, specifically Arasov, who's ruled offside. Tentacles to the end line, cuts it back for Urkel. Deanne winning the ball off of Tentacles and now sending the ball up the line. Perhaps a quick counterattack, but Bull's touch too loose. The diver takes possession. Chicken forced out wide. Around Hackett and crosses in. Headed clear as far as Deanne. Reykjavik still lacking that final ball at the moment. That's a good pass, though, to Whittington from Maximiliano. Whittington wins the corner with an attempted cross. It'll be 1 minute of added time once we hit 45 here as Deanne sends this ball in, headed into the air. And it looked like Jihao was trying to power in across, but it went up in the air and away. Peterson does still have it, though. But Del Pirlo putting in the challenge. As we near halftime, it's been a bit of a cagey final so far. No real decisive moments as goddamn nearly winning the ball off of Saran Satsral there. Hakkinen sends it forward to Jihao. Jihao, though, back to Peterson. Kimi Hakkinen! Well, just before halftime, we have our opening goal, and it's Schwarzwälder through Kimi Hakkinen who break the deadlock going into the break. Well, as soon as I said something, the game erupted, as is tradition. Commentator's curse strikes again. Kicking, though, with the cross. Reykjavik trying to instantly reply, but headed clear by Schenkinger. And that is how it stands at the half. SFV have dominated this game in terms of shots created. A .108 XG compared to .12 for Reykjavik. And of course, that goal right at the halftime whistle just about. Kimi Hakkinen proving the difference here. And once again for Reykjavik, those familiar questions get to sink in now over the halftime break. Can they turn this around? Will they be able to break this drought? Or will the dreaded sea, the curse, rear its ugly head again? 45 minutes remain. Reykjavik trying to find a goal to catch up to Schwarzwälder and break their losing streak in Cup finals. Del Pirlo for Reykjavik. Scramble for the ball, falls for Hakkinen, going the other way. Peterson, pursued by Andrews, forced to cut it back. Pearson with the cross, into the air, and Urkel dealing with it for the moment, but Whittington gets to it. Whittington's shot, a speculative effort, but wasn't far off. SFV, of course, will be more than ecstatic with their performance in the first half. Of course, the challenge now becomes maintaining that level of performance. They cannot allow complacency to seep in, especially not against a team, against a squad as talented as Reykjavik United. Something they know all too well from their league exploits this season. A deliberate passing game on display here from SFB, trying to massage an opening here, and they think they might have found one. Whittington inside to Deanne. Loses, then regains possession. Deanne. Peterson in a lot of space, goes into the box, shoots, and Wall forced to tip it over. Schwarzwälder continuing their dominance in the early stages of this second half as Deanne sends in the corner out to Jihao. Klink had a shot, looked like it cannoned off of one of his teammates, perhaps. Here's Peterson with another cross. Another bit of a scramble. Backed out to Peterson. Sustained pressure from SFB, only now relieved as Arasov wins the ball. It's another deep throw for Reykjavik, though. Starpata out to Urkel. Under a lot of pressure, had to send it back to Brickwell Jr. Some quick passing to relieve the tension. And the ball falls to Del Pirlo, who immediately distributed it to an offside Andrews. Well, we mentioned in the early stages how Reykjavik seemed to be employing an offside trap sort of tactic. Have Schwarzwälder begun to do the same? Jihao. Winning the ball is Hakkinen. Hakkinen at the end line, and it's Heather Bull who makes it 2-0. Second best in the league, but not in the cup if this result holds. Schwarzwälder Fußballverein well on their way to winning their first ever Simulation Soccer League Cup here. Now tension setting in the Reykjavik camp. A 2-goal deficit, not insurmountable, but is there a psychological deficit to reckon with here? SFV 30 minutes away, but Jean-Claude Goddamn with the free kick. Had it on target, but Sarans that's wrong, able to get over and parry it away. Furious Chicken to deliver this one. Lost in, Sarans that's wrong, equal to the task. Header battle lands with Maximiliano. He's forced out wide here. Peterson with the cross. Headed up and away by Hola Diver. Another corner kick for the Black Forest. Delivery falls to Plink, who sends it back out to Deanne rather than shooting. Plink shoots this time. Heather Bull ruled offside and interfering with the goalkeeper. Pennington with the diagonal cross, but Wall plucks it away from Hakkinen and Jihao. Long ball from Wall. Settles with Maximiliano, who sends it back forward to SFB. And Bull ruled offside there by some distance. 20 minutes remain for Reykjavik United to claw their way back into this match. They are down 2 goals. And if they wish to overturn the cup drought, they better think of something fast. Bull ruled offside once again. That offside trap from Reykjavik still bearing dividends. Ultimately, though, not much help at the other end. SFV forcing Reykjavik back into their own half for the moment. Chicken trying to get around Hackett and can't quite do so. Andrews sends in the cross. Arasov was there, but Whittington shadowed him. Reykjavik again have won an SSL Cup in a past life as Sydney City in Season 5, since moving to Iceland, have not been able to get their hands on the trophy. Here is Bull. Tentacles getting the challenge in before the cross could be made. Ramirez trying to find Goddamn over the top, but Plink disrupting it with a header. Does concede a corner, however. Andrews sends it in, and it's Roberto Scarpetta, who might have just sparked the comeback. Well, this would be a famous moment in the career of Roberto Scarpetta if this proves to be the goal that sends Reykjavik on their way to winning their first cup since moving to Iceland. They still have 1 goal to equalize and another to win. But could that be the moment? Is that the spark they need? SFB coming forward in the meantime, trying to put this game away. It goes out for a throw-in. Deep throw in the attacking third for Black Forest. Peterson winning the ball off for Ramirez again. Whittington pokes it to Deanne, but Tentacles able to break up that move. SFB keeping their foot on the gas. But Reykjavik, are they going to be able to break through this press from SFB? Here's Ramirez. And Saran able to stop that one. It's another attacking throw for Reykjavik. 12 minutes to play, 11 and a half. Urkel over the top trying to find Del Pirlo, but can't quite get the velocity right. Chicken brings it under control. Ramirez threw the ball to Del Pirlo. And Del Pirlo offside. It would have gone over regardless, but certainly not helping themselves. Arasov forward to Ramirez, but Klink able to stop that move. Hakkinen takes the touch past Chicken. Peterson broken off the pass, but Maximiliano sending it forward. And Faradian ruled offside with 10 to play. Time winding down for Reykjavik. If they can get an equalizer, they could force extra time. Arasov to Ramirez. Now Del Pirlo. Chicken. Peterson blocking the cross. Happy to concede the corner rather than a potentially lethal chance at close range. Furious Chicken to send this corner in. Headed into the air, and Urkel doesn't get the header right. 3 minutes of added time. Verdian stands over the kick, short to Hakkinen, wins the corner. And Schwarzwalder will be in no hurry to take this corner kick. With only 3 minutes to play, they know they just have to hold on that long to become Season 17's Cup champions. Delivery does now come and is headed behind. Reykjavik running out of time, will need to manufacture something and fast if they're planning to equalize. .90 seconds left. Reykjavik still penned in their own half here. Do eventually get it across the halfway line. Andrews forced into the corner. Chicken sends it back. Only 1 minute to play now. Ramirez has a shot from long range. Doesn't get the job done. Soran sending it long. SFB just trying to get the ball up the pitch, but Urkel gets in front of Deanne. They have to get the ball up the pitch very quickly. That one can't find Arasov. Urkel, though, winning the ball. Arasov, Del Pirlo, Arasov again. Goddamn! Jean-Claude Goddamn! Forced behind. That could have been the chance. They do have a corner. But Saran coming up huge in the clutch for SFB. And that corner headed away. Del Pirlo does get behind it, but they will not have time. Schwarzwalder Fußballverein putting their name on the cup for the first time. Once again at the expense of Reykjavik United, it is SFB who will hoist the SSL Cup in Season 17. They came up short in the league. They had a hard road to get here in the knockouts in the group stage. But in the end, it is Black Forest who can call themselves Cup champions on this night. And meanwhile, the hoodoo continues for Reykjavik United, having now lost 7 of the last 8 Cup finals. Certainly can be proud of their performances on the road to get here. but wasn't enough on the night to dislodge SFB. They dominated throughout the match, justly ahead in the end, I thought. And again, credit to Reykjavik for their performance, for their ability to get this far. But it's Schwartzwalder, and Kimi Häkkinen is your player of the match with the opening goal and the assist on the second. And Schwartzwalder are your cup champions. And there you see confirmation. Kimi Häkkinen in the 45th plus 1 minute. Heather Bull in the 52nd gave Schwartzwalder the margin they needed. Roberto Scarpetta pulled one back for Reykjavik with about 15 minutes to play, but it just wasn't enough in the end. And so Schwartzwalder Fußballverein are once again your cup champions for season 17. Well, that is it for me. Thank you so much for joining us this season. We'll see you soon for season 18, but first, the SSL prospect draft. Until then, this has been Metafiction. Take care.